hey, I didn't see you there. Um, um, welcome to the 10th and final episode of Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. I know some of you probably heard, some of you probably didn't hear, but my brother Pete passed away Memorial Day weekend. We taped this final episode a few days before I went to Hawaii with my family, and I came back, and I had a hard time getting in contact with Pete. That last week, we put my dog down on Monday. Pete passed that Friday, the 28th, Memorial Day weekend. I thought I don't know, I honestly can't tell you what we talked about in that last episode. I don't know what we talked about in that last episode. I don't know if I'll ever be able to listen to that last episode. I know we talked about addiction, we talked about, I believe, I don't know. But in typical Mom is Gonna Be Pissed podcast, it was fun. I had fun doing it. I don't know if Pete ever had fun doing it, but I'm sure it's a good episode. I know we make fun of Chet Hanks a lot, but today I did one of the harder things in this whole process that I've ever had to do, and that was we emptied Pete's shop today. I searched low and high to find a good home for every single thing that every single one of his tools. And I found Fresno Idea Works. These guys came up today and we emptied the entire shop with the exception of a couple things that they just couldn't fit. They're gonna come back up, do a second trip. It was one of the harder things since Pete's passed that I had to do. But in typical Giammona fashion, you just put your head down and you fucking do it. I don't know, I don't really know where I'm at in the whole grieving process. Sometimes I forget that he's gone, and then it's a swift fucking sledgehammer to the face that he is gone. I could tell you that I know Pete wishes he was here. Pete's pissed off wherever he is, which doesn't necessarily help me at all in the fact that he's gone. But I'm really glad that I have this podcast that I did with Pete. I'm glad that the few people that we touched or that actually watched and listened to the show enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who listened to it and watched it and gave us pointers and gave us tips and suggestions and all the nice words and all the ones that talk shit too. Thank you. I love podcasts. I love podcasting. I kind of forced Pete into it to make him do a podcast with me, just so I could be closer to him, just so I could be with him, have conversation, pick his brain, and just spend time with him. I'm thankful and grateful for those 35 years I got to spend with Pete. It fucking breaks my heart. It kills me that he's not here. If I ever see him again, I'm going to kick him in the balls. But yeah, I don't know. All I can say is thank you for watching this podcast. Thank you for giving it a shot. It was just two dipshits that thought it'd be fun to start a podcast. And when I pitched the idea to Pete, because I have my own podcast, and COVID hit, it was getting harder to find guests, and I sent Pete a text one day, and I just said, hey man, you're fucked up, I'm fucked up, let's start a podcast. Being the businessman that Pete was, said, are you sure? And then it started with, okay, send me a business plan. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do it? And then from there, it was my ideas and his ideas, and we had Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. Again, I don't know. Like I said, today we emptied Pete's shop, and it was fucked up. But with the group of people that I met today, I know that his tools are gonna go to a good home. I know that his passion for woodworking and creating will live on, thanks to Fresno Idea Works. And I can go on and on about Pete, and I will go on and on about Pete. But right now, if you choose to, thank you for watching Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. Again, I'm so grateful for the episodes we have. I don't know where I go from here with podcasting, but I know Pete would say keep going. So when I'm ready and I can figure out what to do next, I will. But please, if you know someone that seems like they might need help, a lot of people are really good at hiding stuff, and it's a fine line you have to walk between constantly bugging the shit out of somebody to ask them if they're okay, and loving them and respecting their privacy. I'm having a hard time believing the whole that wasn't him, but addiction's a motherfucker. I don't understand it. I mean, I do understand, because I'm addicted to air, I'm addicted to my kids, I'm addicted to whatever. But as I sit in his shop right now, knowing how many fucking hours he spent out here creating his own tools, creating projects, making stuff for friends and family and strangers, and teaching people. Like, I met some of his friends, these older guys I met that were like, Pete was so smart, and he was, we learned a lot from him, and that's what I just need to focus on and carry forward with, knowing that Pete was that compassionate, loving, creative, inspirational, and smart, and fucking hilarious motherfucker that everyone that knew him knows and remembers him by. The grief process, I don't know where I'm at in the grief process. Like, I think I mentioned that earlier, but yeah, it'll get better, just not right now. Anyway, here's episode 10 and the final episode of Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. I love you, Pete, and thank you. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Adoption's a pretty big choice, but if you want to go that route, we support you.
Well, I mean, it's in little Duran's best interest. So, you know,
especially if it's court ordered.
Yeah. Yeah, his mom's been hitting the pipe quite a bit lately, so I think it's, you know, either go into the system or go with his dad, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean, oh, hey guys, didn't see you there.
Whoa.
Hey, welcome to episode 10. 10 of Mom is Gonna Be Pissed.
Double D's.
Whoa. Speaking of Moms Are Gonna Be Pissed, I think she's gonna be pissed about this episode.
Okay.
But, no, we're rocking multicam here this week. Hopefully we didn't fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, it's a little too early to tell yet, but
we'll figure something out. So.
Right.
It's been a while.
Easter I think was the last.
So since Easter we've had 420. We've had Cinco de Mayo. So has anything crazy happened in that time period?
Not really. I mean, you know, I don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Well, we do every year. My family does, or our family does a wiffle ball tournament, and so we did that. Except it was on the 1st. Usually it's on the 5th, but
Uno de Mayo.
Right. So we did that. That was pretty fun. I should have been a 4-time trophy winner, but didn't work out. Got the shaft, and I remain a 3 trophy holder.
You've won 3 times?
Yeah.
Dang, I think I've only won once.
I don't know. I don't know how many years though. I didn't.
Consecutively?
That they've been doing it.
I think it will.
It's
with
like
the asterisk
10.
of last year, I think it was like 11.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, I have 11. I mean, almost.
I have 11. There's only been like, I've only blacked out like once. There's been 1 fight.
Yeah.
It's usually pretty chill.
No, yeah. Oh, I mean, it's a family gathering. I would hope so.
It's a gathering of the juggalos. Yeah, 1 year I got into the 1 year I got into the Jello shots pretty hard.
Yeah, I didn't see those this year. They didn't.
Because they're fucking gross.
Break those out.
Jello is one of those things where I just don't like it at all.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why. I get a
Is
lot
it
of weird
texture thing?
Yeah, it feels like a limp, flaccid penis in your mouth.
I'm
assuming.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If I had to imagine, it'd be Jello in your mouth.
I don't know.
No?
I think there's more rigidity to a penis, regardless of it being flaccid or not.
I don't know. That's why I just don't like Jello. Not my thing.
It just feels like you're sucking a limp dick.
There's a dead guy's wiener. Oh, I think I saw a dead guy. Or I may have seen a dead guy.
I mean, you think you saw a dead guy?
I think I saw a dead guy. Oh, thank you for the
script.
Yeah, so like the homeless population is kind of wild in Sacramento, and so I was at a stoplight and I looked over and there's just this dude laying on like a grassy area, and I was at the light for a while, and I kind of looked over again. I was like, man, that dude doesn't look like he's breathing. He was just laid out, and I was like, then I really started paying attention to it. I was like, whoa, I don't think that guy's breathing at all. And I looked over and there was a grounds crew that were mowing the lawn out front, kind of looking at him too. And then the guy in front of me was like looking out the window, and then the light turned green.
So you'd have no idea what happened to the dude?
No.
The mystery of the guy in the grassy knoll?
The man, now there's 2 mysteries on the grassy knoll.
That's true.
But, yeah, I don't know. I almost called 911, but last time I called 911, they didn't care. And it was regarding a homeless person. So I don't think they're going to care this time either.
We went to Honey Treat Yogurt over off Lodi Avenue.
Shout out to Honey Treat.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Dude, straight up, laying in a parking spot with his head on the curb. So like, you know, there's the black top of the parking lot, and then the curb that goes up onto the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. He was using that as a pillow, laying body in a parking space, trash all around him. It was like a really cold night too, probably like, I don't know, I want to say like 30s. Not moving. I kind of regret like not checking.
You ate yogurt on a cold night?
Well, I was going home to my heated house.
Silly me.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
one sec. Just keep going.
What?
Keep going. You gotta turn the camera around.
Why? What are you talking about?
So we know when it goes off.
Womp womp.
God, I gotta
What?
write in the script I'm producing.
You're not doing shit.
You know why I'm not doing shit? I'm on fucking vacation.
So yeah, so when you guys leave, you have to drive home. You know that, right?
It's fine. All right, Mom. What are you, a cop? It's daylight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it is 5 o'clock, so.
It's only a 32-ounce beer.
Oh.
And I have an Uber waiting out front. We leave Sunday.
Oh, I think it's up tomorrow.
No, we leave Sunday, Mother's Day. Dude, yeah, I'm kind of sweating it a little bit. Being on a plane for 5.5 to 6 hours with a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Is this their first plane ride?
Well, yeah, they're gonna remember. Ruby was on a plane when she was like maybe 18 months or something like that.
Yeah, she's not gonna remember that.
No.
But you think she'll even remember this?
Yeah, it's all they're talking about.
Yeah, but when's your first memory?
When we went to Disneyland.
How old were you?
Me, Mom, and Dad flew to Disneyland. You stayed at Grandma and Grandpa's, and we flew. I remember because it was a full plane, but you sat facing somebody.
Like a train?
No,
You sure it wasn't a train?
An air train. But no, they had the 4 seats, so like it was 2 here, 2 there. You looked at each other, and I remember getting sick because I was facing
some dude.
Well, I remember facing forward. No, I was facing backwards, so I was essentially flying backwards.
Oh, okay.
I remember getting sick, and I remember you could smoke on the flight.
Oh.
I remember Dad was smoking on the plane. So.
You have a lot of memories of Dad's smoking at Easter.
Easter, when I drank his ash.
What?
He used to ash and soda cans.
Coke cans?
Yeah, in the bed because he would smoke in bed.
That's like the rule number 1 not to do.
Yeah, and I drank a Sprite can. It was full of Sprite and ash one time. Yeah,
that's almost as bad as dip. Drinking somebody's dip.
Or sucking a flaccid dick.
Or Jello.
So yeah, we fly out at like 8. But we got the pre-pass, the TSA.
How old were you?
No, this is for this coming trip.
Oh! I was like, how the fuck do you remember all this shit?
I've been flying first class, motherfucker, since like 86.
Mom and Dad filled you in. Okay, we got the pre-pass.
Yeah.
4 years
old.
old.
Smuggle you in. Yeah, we went to Disneyland.
Okay.
And that's when Mom tells like the funny story is we went to Universal Studios and I freaked out because of Jaws.
Oh yeah. I wasn't there that time.
No.
Oh.
But yeah, so we leave Sunday.
For a week, right?
Yeah. So, Sunday to Saturday to Maui, Kihei, if you will. I think once we after we land and we get to the place, everything will be fine. I'm just more kind of concerned about
get to what? The Playas?
the place we're staying.
Oh, I think it's the Playas.
No. Yeah, the Playas Club. Balling it hard on this trip. Playas Club. What if we just got VIP, a hardcore shit, and just rolling in? Yeah, we got the
Bottles of Cristal.
Booth for 4.
Yeah.
I don't want this song played. My children are here. My children are present. Yeah, then we're just gonna kick it. We rented a car. I don't know what we rented.
Oh yeah, you don't usually know until you go pick it up.
You can request.
Well, yeah, I was just say, can't you request like a fucking sports car or
That's what I wanted. A Porsche.
a Harley?
Just a Harley. One Harley. Road King, just 2 saddlebags.
That's the sidecar.
A sidecar for this old lady. So, yeah, it should be cool. I guess the weather's gonna be pretty good. I'm stoked to eat a bunch of weird shit.
Like abalone or
If they have it, octopus.
Have you never had octopus?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
I like octopus.
well then that's not that weird.
Yeah, the plane ride. I'm kind of just I kind of want that to be over with.
You were worried about the girls, or are you worried about being? I mean, because of COVID and shit.
Oh no, I don't give a shit about COVID.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we gotta wear a mask the whole time.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks. But they're pretty good at it because they wear a mask in school.
All day.
Pretty much, dude. It's kind of ridiculous.
Do their like faces get broken out or like rashes or anything?
Every once in a while, but then it's like we wash them pretty regularly. So
the kids or the masks?
Oh, we wash the masks more than we wash the kids. So, yeah, that's it. It should be fine. And then I have to quarantine for 72 hours or 10 days to return to work.
Why 72 hours or 10 days?
It's a bullshit policy. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that sounds.
So I have to wait 72 hours to take a test. If I somehow can't find a test, I have to wait 10 days. So I could be out of work for like 2 weeks.
And it's not paid.
No, it is paid.
Oh, well,
We have COVID pay.
usually, yeah, I couldn't find.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no, they're booked. They're booked, you guys. It's crazy.
Couldn't find shit.
Shit's spiking up everywhere. So, yeah, no, it should be kind of cool. Katie's cousin lives in Maui, so we're going to go hang out with him one day.
Okay. Yeah.
He's if I'm not mistaken, he's a neurosurgeon.
Okay.
But
Brain surgeon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure, I think. Is that the same thing?
I think. Neurological,
he's also polyamorous.
Which is what again?
Where you have a partner, but then you also have a open relationship.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
I'm committed to my partner, but then I can also
yeah. He's a
go shopping.
playa.
That's essentially what it is. It's kind of like a weird, selfish thing.
Right.
But
Yeah, it's like having your cake and eating it too, basically. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, other than that, man, I'm on vacation. Stoked. Vaxxed and waxed.
Like waxed or
No, I got my back touched up.
Oh, okay.
I had a couple like gross spots that I just don't like and I got rid of. So
gross spots?
well, like, I don't
Or
know.
gross?
Not like hairy back like Dad was or like anybody. But no, so I got my back waxed.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were fucking around.
No.
Jesus. How is that?
It doesn't hurt at all. Well,
You got a high pain
it
tolerance.
doesn't hurt me at all,
Yeah.
I should say.
Right.
But yeah, it's just more awkward than anything. Like you have to. They made me wait outside of the European Waxing Center like an animal until they.
You're too
called
hairy.
me.
Make him wait outside. Like
No, he smelled. Oh, that's racist. We shouldn't talk like that because they weren't.
What?
That's like you're assuming that they're Asian.
Were they?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't assuming that.
But
That's where you went. I didn't go there.
cut this part out.
Now we're good. Keep it in.
But no, they're like, oh, because of COVID, you have to wait outside. And I was like, fuck, man, like this is already awkward enough. So luckily, I had a mask on my sunglasses.
Naked?
Yeah, I stood outside of a place in public naked. Just be like, what are you guys here for?
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Back.
Yeah. It's not that bad. I just kind of self-conscious of it, you know.
Yeah, no, that's my blood. That's my blood. A little bit.
Yeah. No, that's back knee. They're gonna take care of all that when they do.
Get my asshole bleached too. They're gonna throw that in.
That's not
Little
cheap.
bonus.
That's not cheap.
Yeah.
No, luckily I had my mask on, my sunglasses, so nobody could spot me.
There you go.
But yeah, like it's just weird. She's like, all right, just go ahead and lay down face first on the table, and then
spread them.
yeah, and then she just does it. But she was kind of making small talk. She's like, hey, I like that tattoo on your back. I was like, oh, thanks. And then she was like, yeah. Then she goes, breathe in, breathe out, and they pull it off. And then
Like a carpet sample.
I almost want to see if I can videotape it for the show.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to?
Oh, COVID.
Bring in a tripod and a bunch of lights and shit.
Do you have a power strip?
Yeah, we
anywhere
got
I
an
could
extension
use?
cord I can
Yeah.
borrow.
Fuck. Do you have a Zune thing
Yeah.
you can do?
Extra mic cord.
Yeah. Is it cool to call a buddy so you can hold? No. But she was like, so, do you have a dog? I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
It looks like a lot of his hair is mixed with your hair.
I was like, you're Brendel? Yeah, it was just like super awkward small talk like that. And it was super hot in the room too.
Oh,
like
just
sweating. Yeah.
Like through the hole, you're just fucking
Yeah,
dripping on the
like
floor.
you like move and like the paper rips off on your face. It was gross. And then
I was just like, hey, has everybody? I was like, hey, have you ever had anybody tap out, like from the pain?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, actually, like people can't really hang with the Brazilian wax.
Oh well, yeah, that's gotta be. I mean, yeah. Imagine some duct tape on your nutsack and then just ripping it off.
And that stuff doesn't really affect me.
Oh, again, yeah.
The pain tolerance.
Bullshit. You're so full of it, dude.
But she's like, yeah, that there's like it's some people can't hang. Like I guess legs are really bad too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, you say you can't feel it, but I mean, like, have you ever like tweezed like your nose hairs?
Oh,
or
yeah,
your,
yeah.
Yeah, that shit fucking
bring
a tear to your eye.
Yeah, but I asked her. I was like, hey, has anybody ever like could you wax somebody's head? And she goes, well, no, it's different hair. You can't do it.
Oh yeah.
And she's
it's
like,
probably a lot thicker, more coarse, right?
Yeah. It's a different like build of hair.
Right. Yeah, that would hurt because the follicles are a lot bigger. That would hurt.
Yeah, and she was like, that's why like when you see all these like guys waxing their faces for their beards on Instagram, or like your nose hair, she's like, you're not supposed to do that. Mm-mm. Like you're not supposed to rip all of your nose hair out.
Well, yeah, because I mean that's what helps protect and keep shit from going into your system.
Yeah, you need it. I mean, you don't need
bushels of it.
You don't need a Q-tip of it. But yeah, that's what she was saying. She's like, you're not supposed to do that stuff. I mean, it's not going to kill you, but it's
just not. Yeah, I mean, hell, I mean, you're basically like, at the end of the day, when I'm done working in the shop, I'll come in and like blow my nose. Like even wearing a mask and respirators and all that stuff, fine particles will still get into there, and like my shit that comes out of my nose will be fucking black or like whatever the wood I'm working that day, it will be that color.
Yeah. And
so I mean, I can't imagine without my nose hairs what fucking it would be like, you know? All that shit just goes into your body.
Yeah, I had that a lot at the cabin. Where like we done working for the day and you blow your nose and you just be like, oh, there's like wooden rocks coming out of my nose.
Right.
So
yeah, it's gnarly.
But yeah, so I got that going for me. Dude, it was fucking $75. And then they're like, do you want to leave a tip? And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't like probably the highlight of that chick's day. And then they're like, I was like, hey, so like, do I need to worry about like breaking out or getting irritated?
Like razor burn, kind of?
Yeah. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's a good point. You should, like, I was like, fuck, man, here we go.
You're going to have all kinds of shit.
Yeah. She's like, oh, we watched the video. Your shit is fucked up.
Have fun in Hawaii.
Yeah. Later. Aloha, bitch. So I bought, like, this cream. But then Katie's like, dude, we have a shitload of lotion here and witch hazel. Like, that's all you need.
Oh, what's witch hazel do?
I think it keeps the ingrown hair, like cleans the.
Oh, it's like a astringent or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean it's fine now, I guess.
How long ago did you do that?
Like last week, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, why couldn't you just do it yourself or trim it or shave it?
I'd rather go to like a professional and have it done the right way instead of going to Hawaii and having like crazy fucked up back.
What do you mean?
Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I don't like a. Excuse me. I didn't want a fucked up back in Hawaii.
What do you mean a fucked up back?
Like all blotchy and red and broken out and stuff.
And that's what it was before you waxed. You mean
that can happen if you don't do it properly.
Oh, okay. But I'm saying, what if you just left it alone? Why did you even have to do any of that?
I don't know, dude. I don't like it. Like I'm not like super self-conscious of it, but it's like,
oh, I don't know.
If I'm gonna be just vibing out hella hard all over the island, soaking in the island life, last thing I want to do is be like in a restaurant shirtless and getting guac.
Is that how you're gonna roll going into? I don't think. Well, I don't know. Maybe over there it's you could probably get away with it.
No shoes, no shirt, no problem.
Yeah.
That's my attitude when I'm there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I'm making some more pollo. that's Mexico. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to do it. And,
Now you know, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you ever do it again?
Yeah, I think I have to now.
Yeah,
it's like you can't not do it.
Like that Seinfeld, like
yeah,
for shaving. It's like, Once you start, you can't stop. Super
Yeah.
itchy.
Dude, I was watching some episodes of Seinfeld the other day. It still fucking holds up.
Oh yeah,
It's
a great
like
show.
The Sopranos, where it's amazing, and there's only little things that are out of touch, like the technology of it, where it's like the phones.
Right.
Like that's it.
And less strippers and killing people.
Well, just because of COVID.
What? No. Sopranos to Seinfeld. You
Oh,
never
yeah,
saw
yeah, yeah.
anybody
I
fucking
think
being
like
murdered.
translating to like today.
No. You never saw Kramer fucking run over anybody's face or anything like that?
Oh, he did almost kill people though when he bought the highway and he cleared the lanes. You need to open this so I can check on the script.
How much time do we have left for the...
So yeah, every once in a while, guys, our camera's shut off. We got 7 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah. No, that's
So-
cool. I just edit those parts. What am I doing?
Opening your phone so I can read the script. Oh, I guess we could do... Well, there's probably someone that we can talk about.
Meditation.
Oh, I've been meditating lately.
Breaking up with the
I
therapist.
broke up with my therapist.
Yeah.
It was an amicable split, though.
Well, wait. Let's one topic at a time here. Meditation. Why have you been meditating?
Just a different... I don't know. I just wanted to try it. I found a...
Are you able to get like legit meditation, like deep
Dude,
fucking?
it's so fucking hard.
Yeah, like you gotta be like in a soundproof room, like fucking.
Well, the thing is, like, you do it...
Really close your mind, just like not think of anything.
But then as soon as you're distracted, you just start again.
Yeah.
You start again. That's all it is.
Up.
But I found an app called Luminate where it's essentially like it's almost psychedelic.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a psychedelic trip where
Right.
you face your phone towards you, you close your eyes, but you keep it like 2 inches from your face, and the flashlight, it does all these different like strobe light patterns, and you just kind of get lost in it. It's
Right.
pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I've been doing it not as much as I should, but it's pretty cool. But no, I haven't really been fucking with meditation too much. But yeah, no, it's super hard. Like I've watched so many videos on it where it's just like, oh, once you break your meditation, start over, start over. You're just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean, because like, yeah, where do you even go to do it? Because I mean, especially like in your house with little kids and stuff.
Oh, like at night
Oh, like okay.
after they go to bed.
But I mean, you have Katie next to you, and
Well, I'll just go in like our bedroom.
oh, you mean like no,
Yeah.
like when you go to sleep?
Oh, she's not like watching Judge Judy, and I'm like sitting on the couch, crisscross applesauce, trying to center myself.
You're right. You know, so yeah, that's gonna be fucking super hard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just knock out like 7 or 8 rounds of Call of Duty, and then just
Then just meditate.
meditate.
Meditate on it.
Like, what could I have done different?
Yeah.
What could I have done different?
No scope.
Did I really need to play 7 rounds of the same fucking app on my phone? So, but yeah, I did break up with my therapist. It was an amicable split.
Why? This is like your second or third, isn't it?
It's my second.
Oh yeah, what's your deal with therapists, bro?
We just kind of went as far as we could.
Told them everything there was to tell.
And she's like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're weird. But no, it was kind of like, I think I kind of just like, we just kind of like couldn't.
She couldn't tear down any more walls. and
Kind
you
of, yeah.
couldn't
Like,
build anymore.
I could, yeah, it was just weird. So, but I did
Like,
find a, well, and like one thing that, so like, it can be covered by insurance. And she was covered by my insurance. And she ruled. She was awesome. But I was only paying,
But
I was only paying $20 a session. So it almost kind of was like, well, nothing really happened. We didn't go anywhere. Man, it was $20.
what do you mean?
So it was just easy. It was, what's the convenient? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was only $20. Like that session,
Yeah.
nothing. We didn't really go anything or talk about or like really follow up on anything.
Oh, so like you guys, so like you were just like it was like talking to a friend basically, like it wasn't.
Yeah,
like,
there was sometimes.
it wasn't
you know.
like she wasn't being a medical practitioner, basically like telling you anything like you didn't already know, basically.
Yeah, and it kind of just was like, we just kind of felt like we'd gone with each other as like as far as we could go, and she's like,
She said that too?
Mhm.
Oh.
yeah.
That's weird.
So now I actually pay money for somebody it's more than $20. So it's more of like, okay.
Yeah, but you said, was your insurance covering the rest of the 20?
Mhm.
Before?
Yeah, so it was
So
like,
you were only paying 20 out of pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
But she was still getting paid
she
way
was
more
getting,
than that.
yeah, I just did the copay.
So what's the big deal?
Well, it was just like, I don't know. We just kind of were like, I don't know, like, where else to go from here. She's like, I think I've kind of like, I think you've stretched me too thin. Like,
what more were you wanting from her? Like, what were you expecting out of it?
more directness, more accountability, more like kind of being called on bullshit type stuff.
Oh, like when you were testing her? Like, seeing what you can get away with?
Like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I robbed a bank.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'm a mandated reporter. I have to tell somebody. I'm like,
Well,
oh, maybe I didn't.
I hit my wife this week. What do you think of that?
Yeah. I mean, she kind of had it coming. When I say it, take out the garbage.
Don't have to tell you twice.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think like she was awesome. She was super cool, and it wasn't like an easy decision. It was like essentially kind of ending a friendship.
Oh.
But no, she was like, no, I totally like support you doing this. Like she's like, I feel like you need someone maybe like
It's not me, it's you.
more geared towards like men, like guy stuff. So
Need someone you could bro out with, basically?
no, I mean just brodeo up with. So.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. She was cool. It was just kind of like.
Did she recommend somebody then? Because like, you can't just like say that shit and then be like, not tell me what to do or where to go.
No, somebody else recommended this other lady to me, and so far she's super awesome. She's already like turned me on to some books to read, and like.
Is she older or younger? Or?
I think she's probably like a little bit older than I am.
Mm.
So, but it's more of like being vulnerable, being accountable, like
Yeah.
letting like certain walls down and like all that shit. So whatever. I mean, and she's not cheap, so.
Well,
But I guess I get reimbursed for it through like our insurance.
I don't know. Does your work cover it? It's not through your work, right?
No, it's not through my work.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. So
And so this is just, it's not marriage counseling or therapy, but it's just personal for your own.
rational life therapy. It's more of like directness,
Like you want to be told what to do, or you want somebody to tell you what to do?
kinda, or like here's what's up. Like, what the fuck? How come I can like spill my guts to everybody, but I have a hard time like talking to my wife about stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
like shit like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like that weird shit.
Yeah.
So.
And well, I mean, what is the? I mean, have they come to a conclusion as to what that roadblock is? Like, why do you do that?
I don't know. I don't really know why. And I think it's like it's like being vulnerable.
Like, you feel like she's gonna judge you or something, or like,
No, I know she's
talk
not.
shit.
Yeah, she's like, fucking quit being a pussy. Let it go. It was 30 years ago. Shut the fuck up. You could act like a man. No. Alright. Oh, so, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. No. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all stuff that, like, you know, it's like, what's a good example? Like, just getting easily irritated. And it's like, dude, all I did was ask you a question.
Who gets easily irritated, you or her?
I do.
Yeah, but I thought you guys have already like got past that.
Yeah, no, man. It comes and goes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like, do you just like shit? You let shit build up, like at work affect you, and then it just kind of like piles on. Like you get easily irritated, like just sweating the small stuff, or is it like legitimate? Like you should be able to handle this on your own, and I'm frustrated because I have to deal with it.
it's more like, so the big thing is like, I don't, you know, and they're like, take a break. Like, just go for a walk. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have that in me.
Like to tell yourself that,
Yeah.
like to in the moment. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have that in me. And I think if I could get, but like, I almost like, need like someone to be like dragging me outside.
Or just be like, hey, come here, like
Yeah,
let's
yeah, yeah.
go. Like so you're in the heat of the moment. You feel those feelings of getting irritated.
Yeah.
You can't be like, okay, wait, never mind, just
Yeah.
hang on, let me chill. Like, okay.
But what's funny is after my trip to Oregon, like I didn't have that stuff for like 2 weeks.
But then it slowly started coming back.
Yeah, it started coming back again. So, but
maybe start microdosing.
start just fucking eating mushrooms, rolling around all the time. So, but all seriousness aside, it's summertime, you guys.
Summertime.
But more importantly, it's white boy summer.
Oh, all right.
Now,
What?
are you familiar with Tom Hanks' son Chet?
No, I'm familiar with Colin.
Colin's pretty cool. Chet, on the other hand, Chet's a weirdo.
Okay.
So Chet, he's an actor too. He's been in like some TV roles, but he's not Colin.
Okay.
Colin's pretty cool. Chet recently released a song called "White Boy Summer," which perfect summertime. It's a banger for sure. Chet is also known for talking in a Jamaican accent, like "Bumba good potato," or like no, that wasn't. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you'll see in the song where he spits a whole verse in Jamaican.
That's not. He doesn't talk like that day to day. That's
He
just
was
his,
doing
for the
Instagram
song.
stories for a while,
Talking.
being like, "These fucking blood clots, man. These fucking rude boys over here."
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
it's more of like an Italian Jamaican. Hey, these fucking rude boys over here.
Hey, this fucking guy over here.
Hey, this bumbleclot, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. Yeah, so I don't know how we're going to figure out how to play what we're going to watch, White Boy Summer video, and show it to everybody here on the show without getting in trouble by YouTube.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But get ready. 3, 2, 1. Play. Play.
Maybe.
There we go.
There it is.
All the smoke. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, but it's Hanks with an X.
Yeah, but it's his son still. If I pause this, will it be weird?
No.
I met a bad little shorty on a powder dance, get into the bag like it was her only chance. Rich bitch, no, them bands. Said fuck it, then she went and made her OnlyFans. Hot boy,
Now,
white boy summer. Got your favorite Instagram bitch.
That's my favorite right there.
Hit the strip club, I'm like thunder. She let me beat it, I'm a white boy wonder. Back gal, white diamond.
How old is
Rude
this
boy,
dude?
it's a white boy summer. Back gal, white diamond. Rude boy, it's a white boy summer.
Now, I'm going to pause this.
Okay.
The part at the house, I want to believe that that's Tom Hanks' house. And Tom Hanks is just out, like, filming a video.
All right, Chet. I'm
Yeah.
leaving for 2 weeks.
Chet,
No
your
parties.
mother and I are going on a filming location. I'm playing John Wilkes Booth and Abraham Lincoln in this next role. No parties, Chet. And then coming back, Chet! There's Puerto Ricans?
Why tell you about these big booty hoes?
Chet, she is grinding on me. I did not star in Big.
How old is this fool?
I think he's like our age-ish.
I didn't even know he had a son. Like, yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, would you really be like, hey, I got, you guys want to come to that thing you do premiere? Colin? Don't. Yeah, fucking Chet. All right. Like,
I guess you can come.
yeah. But, don't be a rude boy, Daddy Tom.
What he said?
I don't know.
Daddy Tom.
Girls wanna have fun, you can do it if you wanna. But shout out to my LA chicks, some LA shit. Eating sushi at Katana on the Sunset Strip. You know the boy got nice, cause I'm the one with the drip. That sign won't slip when I come through. Bullseye won't miss, always hit my target. Made a strip off whip, I'm doing chases. I just
See, like, I picture that as Tom Hanks' house.
in my money, clip, best believe. And that shit's all from TV. I ain't even a crip, but they wanna see C-H-E-T. Yeah, bitch, that's me. Put respect on my name next time you see me.
Respect him. See, I just picture that as Tom Hanks' house.
No, they're at like fucking. Oh, like all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see a nigga twerk. Yeah, we got it, boys. Let's gotta get the outro. Ooh, we got it.
Oh, I got
Actually,
dance
fuck
too?
it. We got it. Yeah. White boy summer. Yeah. 16. Sucking, ducking, and doubly dodging.
Oh, there you go.
All day. You know what I'm saying? Real 16. That's on P. I'm out.
Tom Hanks has won. Oh, shop the merch, you guys. White Boy Summer.
Stop
Shop.
hate.
You know,
So,
of
yeah.
all the summers, to have a White Boy Summer, this is probably not the one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, that's pretty bold.
It feels like something like I could see like Trump coming out to like at a meeting, but yeah, I don't know. I just picture Tom Hanks. Because I did like see if there was like stuff with him and Tom, and all I could find was an interview with Colin, where they're like, "Hey, so what's up with your brother Chet?" And he goes, "You know, Chet is awesome. He's hustling. He's doing his thing.
He's certainly hustling,
Yeah,
that's
he's
for sure.
very talented. It's like he's not gonna talk shit on him.
Yeah. He's shooting a video
Yeah.
at what beach is that? Fucking what's that one beach down in LA?
Santa Cruz?
No.
Oh, Malibu?
The beach that has like all like the fucking
Oh, Venice?
yeah. He's shooting a video at Venice
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah, he's probably going back to Carlsbad. My parents are out of town. Last time he shot a video, someone pulled a knife on my dad.
Yeah, I can't see Tom even like I don't know. Tom's probably pretty fucking chill.
Dude, Tom Hanks rules.
Yeah,
Like
that's
some of
what I
his
mean.
movies, I haven't seen like a lot of his later movies, but like, dude, like That Thing You Do is one of my favorite movies. He's awesome in that. Toy Story's pretty solid in.
Like his voice, yeah.
Yeah. Polar Express.
Did you know
Yes.
Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen have a podcast?
So we have competition. Is that what you're telling me?
I
I'm
didn't.
fucking done.
No, did you
Those
know that?
Pico commie liberals. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I did. It's on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
It's a Spotify exclusive. Renegades or something like that?
Yeah.
Two of the fucking least renegade. Well, I get they're both renegades.
Well, because there's a show on Fox. It's called I don't know. Let's get real.
Simpsons?
No, but it's like a fucking puppet show, like where they do like real life puppets.
Wait, Fox or Fox News?
Fox.
Oh.
And it's almost like what was that shit like Crank Yankers
Yeah,
or whatever,
Crank Yankers.
and they would like, but they make the puppets look like these people, but it was like kind of like that, and they did like an episode of Barack Obama.
Oh,
and,
really?
Yeah. It was on last night, but I had no idea. I didn't think it was real, but I guess I'm out of the loop. I don't know. I that was totally off topic. I know we were talking about Chet Hanks, but I just
With an
I
X.
just- yeah.
His real name's Chester.
Oh well. You know,
So.
it's not very baller.
No, it's not. Chester the molester. That's probably goes by Chet.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Chet! I wasn't in the burbs for this! Yeah. That'd be funny though if he came out with a diss track like on Colin.
Well, so is this an actual
You know,
album or is this just a single?
Just a single.
Oh.
He only has he has another single but it's not on Spotify I guess. But yeah, this was like his big one.
Probably got, how many views does it have?
599,000 views.
Jesus. That's pretty good.
Premiered on April 14th. If he was smart, he would have premiered on April 20th, 420. I guess we're deep enough into the episode where I can share this. I got real fucking high the day after 420.
Well, why the day after?
Accidentally.
What?
beautiful day. Went to go run some errands. Had to go pick up a prescription for the dog. Took like 2 hits while I was driving. And just immediately was like, oh my fucking God. Like, I need to go home.
Yeah, why?
Just, I was like, dude, it's a fucking cool day. Like, early, I'm hanging out, doing my thing. I got to the vet's office and was just sitting in the parking lot, like...
Stuck? Just staring at the fucking steering wheel?
No, like, fuck, dude, like, I feel fucking hammered right now. Like, so, like, fucked up.
Yeah.
And,
See, I don't like that feeling. Like, I used to smoke a ton of weed, but, like, I don't know, man. The last time I smoked, I got, like, super, not, like, paranoid, like, worried about people coming after me, but, like, super, like, emotional paranoid. Like, I started, like, yeah, like, am I too high? And then, like, what am I doing with my life? And, like, that kind of shit. Like, I started, like, fucking... Yeah, it's not fucking chill when you want to just fucking kick back and relax. Like, oh, fuck, I need to, like, change my shit. Like, I should be doing better and, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck, like, that's, like, a real, like, I don't know. It's depressing.
No, but that's what it makes you confront, though, too. It makes you confront all that stuff. Mine was just like, fuck, I'm driving the right direction, right? Like, I was like
10 and 2.
Good, I'm good. All right, I'm good. But,
I just need to make it home.
because I was going to go pick up one prescription for him, go pick up another one, and then go to the grocery store.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, nope, I'm doing one of 3. So I pick up his prescription, and it's curbside, right? So you get there, and they're like, text us, and I have it saved in my phone, and when I pulled up to text him, I was in the same spot as before, so all the information was already filled out in the text, and I just kind of was like, fuck, did I send that? No, I didn't just send that. It's from like 3 weeks ago. Okay. And then I resent it. And then that was the longest 8 minutes of my goddamn life, just sitting there. And it was hot, too. You know when it's hot, and you're just like,
You don't have your fucking air conditioning on?
the air conditioner's kind of wonky right now. But I was wearing jeans, and I was just like, fuck, this sucks. And then it was just like, is my music too loud? Like, I'm fine right now. I get home, and Katie's like, oh, that was fast. And I was like, fuck that. I need an hour. Like, I need to chill for an hour right now.
Like, they could smell it when they jumped in the car, just roll down your window, big old fucking cloud.
No, because no.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could, but she had a mask on.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, it was just, I was like, dude, I just need to go chill in the backyard, like, in the sun in the backyard, just chill for a minute. So I did, and then I kind of watched a couple episodes of The Simpsons. No, I just listened to music. I just laid down and I was listening to the Pixies. And then I was like, all right, I'm cool now.
And is Katie cool with that? Like, she's just like...
Good.
She doesn't?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
She thought it was funny.
Was she high too?
No. She was being responsible and working.
Yeah, I was just saying, it would be like, I have to go pick up the girls in 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right, I can sober up before then.
You gotta open your phone again, man, so I can do this.
God.
It's not my fault.
Memorize this shit. It's not that long.
Well, okay, so since we're on the topic of drugs, there was a story I was going to share on there.
Oh yeah, I saw that about the what's it called? Like the shooting galleries.
Yeah, so they've legalized it, but they passed a bill or whatever to where like...
they still has to pass like one more thing before it gets to what's his name's desk.
Newsom?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's going to pass it no matter what, right?
Right. Well, because they've showed that it actually helps like reduce crime. It reduces overdoses. And I mean, like the countries that do, like Canada, I think Spain, and
A lot of European countries
do it. Like, so anyway, Sacramento or California passed this law. I think it passed by one vote. They said.
Just one person voted for it?
No, it passed by one vote.
Oh, wow.
And so that's why it's now has to go to like other legislature and shit. Basically, to do safe injection sites for opiate addicts, like strong like heroin and fentanyl and all that stuff.
Dude, people shoot up fentanyl?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, that's like the new thing. That's
Yeah,
like,
that's why like no one's doing coke anymore because it's like cut with fentanyl
oh, I don't know about that. I know heroin's cut with fentanyl.
and crack. That's what killed DMX.
Oh, really?
Rest in peace, DMX.
Uh,
Dude, there's a dude whose lyrics do not age well. There are no, that's the best shit. There are some real fucking like not chill lyrics on.
oh
this.
yeah, like the first or second album.
The first verse on Where the Hood At. Yeah.
Where the hood at?
Now just listen to that one.
No, I like the one where that I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse.
That's DMX?
Yeah,
I thought. Really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Wait, how's it go? It goes, I got blood on my dick. You a nasty nigga. When you pass me,
Whoa!
you look me in my
Whoa!
eye. Tell me to my fucking face that you ready to die. Or
You're
some
gonna,
shit.
you're gonna bleep.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, there's some pretty gnarly ones in there.
Yeah. But no, he was awesome.
But yeah, no, anyway, like, yeah, people, I don't know, I mean, when heroin and you build up a tolerance to it, I mean, you gotta do the next best thing, so I guess fentanyl's, it's become, but fentanyl, I guess it's super expensive, from what I heard, like, it's, like, way more expensive than heroin.
That's the milk, right?
Milk.
Fentanyl, they call it milk. Because it looks like milk.
Well, it's white.
Yeah, they call it milk.
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
what Michael Jackson died from.
No, that was
Propofol.
propofol, yeah,
Propofol
he was in anesthesia.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not
He was
opiates.
into anesthesia.
Well,
that was his
kills him.
kick.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. He like just like being numb on the face.
No, he just like it's basically like self-induced coma. Like is all that is.
Yeah.
Like they just basically you just go to sleep. You know, I can't see how that would be
Go to
restful.
sleep, bitch. Close your eyes. That's a DMX song with him and Eminem.
Oh, what is it?
Die, motherfucker, die. Go to sleep, bitch.
Go to
Yeah.
sleep. Oh,
No, that's not cool. But yeah, Michael Jackson. Did you ever watch that Leaving Neverland documentary?
that's funny you said that. I was actually trying to find it last night, and it's not on anywhere because I don't have HBO, so you can't.
Dude, it's a bummer.
That's what I heard. Like it's pretty
not-
f***ing graphic and gnarly.
Yeah, man.
But I also heard like those guys. I don't know if their story's super
You a
credible.
Michael Jackson denier?
No, hey, I don't. I don't. Well, okay, yeah, I don't want to go there, but no, I don't know. I don't know. Fuck, I wasn't there. I don't know who's credible, but
Yeah, I've heard a lot of like I know a guy who was like, those guys are full of shit, and here's why. And I was just like, this seems like a weird thing to be justifying, bro. Like,
yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I wanted it because there was something on. I watched like a little clip about Joe Rogan was talking about it, and then some other podcast came on. They were talking about poppers and how it gives you like immediate brain damage or it causes instant brain damage. Like snorting those poppers, you know, like what like fucking Liberace would do, like before. Like it's kind of big in like the homosexual.
yeah, I know what you're talking
like,
about. I didn't know they
dance.
like. I thought they just kind of gave you like a rush. I didn't know they.
No, well, it could basically like kills brain cells like instantly.
It was like nitrous then, right?
I guess, but yeah, like I guess it's like basically you're giving yourself brain damage every time you do it.
I thought it was like what's that stuff you break and you smell it and it
Smelling
wakes you
salts. I have some in the shop.
up. Alright.
It came in a first aid kit.
Fucking weirdo.
It's smelling
Smelling
salts.
salts, Narcan. I got a tourniquet.
I do have all those things.
Why do you have Narcan?
Oh no, not Narcan.
Oh.
No, I have fucking tourniquet and smelling salts.
Huh.
But yeah, no, that's fucking. I don't know. I don't. They said that on the article. They said that those sites, I guess, are only going to be in like Oakland, San Francisco, and LA.
Yeah, like the highest probably. I don't necessarily have a problem with them because that is a huge problem. Like especially in Sacramento, like you see needles everywhere.
Yeah.
Not everywhere. I shouldn't say that, but like you walk down certain main streets or
Right.
like stuff like that, and there's needles all over the place.
That's gross.
It's fucking dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I dropped off a couple weekends ago. I dropped off like a bunch of old beer we had, and
Where?
to a homeless camp.
Why?
Just because we didn't need it, we didn't want it. It was stuff we don't like. And then like we had some like just bread. We like we had extra bread and stuff like that. So I took it to those guys.
Say extra needles and shit.
We're just fucking stocking up. I've been feeling the sugars are coming on.
God, stop burping.
What?
It's super annoying. I gotta cut all those out.
No, you don't. Just leave them. It's charming.
Gross. No, it's not.
It's cute. Yeah, so I like went over there and I dropped them off and I was like, hey man, this for you guys. Don't make a mess. Like, don't.
Everybody share. Everybody gets one.
I did. I told the guy that took him, I was like, yeah, share this with everybody. He's like, all right, man, thanks. But you could just see, like, the gutters. There was, like, a bunch of needles just in the gutters and shit. But, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily have a problem with stuff like that as long as there's, like, a road to rehabilitation. Like, hey, you can do it here, but we're going to, like, kind of try to get you... You should at least be, like, learning how to get off of that shit. Something like that.
You think a fucking junkie who's shooting up doesn't know what to do to get off of it?
I don't know. Well, methadone obviously isn't the path that they want to go.
Why?
You eating jujubes with a microphone? Oh, god damn.
No, I'm not. You can't hear it.
You're gonna pull a tooth out. I'll just eat a carrot too.
I'm gonna get an apple.
Some saltines.
No, I honestly, I think like a lot of those places, like they'll give you alcohol. They make sure everything's safe that you're doing. They give you clean needles. Some of the places will even like test your dope to see if it's like
really?
good. Yeah. Like
Wow.
I've heard of ones in Canada that will, they mix it with ascorbic acid or it's like vitamin C basically.
Yeah, because that pulls people out of stuff, right? They can't pull you out of like an overdose.
No, it basically it like takes the cut out, so all the bad shit, yeah, and it just makes it like pure.
See, that's even worse. Like that's.
No, it's still the same. There's still the same amount that was in their dose. It just takes all the bad shit out, like all the cut and stuff that you don't want to put in your body. So
But what if your body is so used to doing shitty heroin that they take the bad stuff out and now you're doing pure heroin and then you overdose?
But you're still it's not because it's pure, like it's higher in the amount. It's still like you're still doing 5 milligrams of heroin versus 5 milligrams of heroin with dirt in it. So you take out the dirt, you're still doing 5 milligrams of heroin regardless.
Oh.
It's just clean heroin. So yeah, I don't know. That's just like I've seen like a documentary on remember that? Did you ever watch that documentary Dope Sick Love?
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking gnarly.
I don't think I finished that one.
Yeah, no.
Especially when he's like jerking that dude off.
What?
Isn't there a part where like him and this other dude are in a bathroom? It's like maybe like the first 20 minutes. I
I
was
don't know.
like, cool.
Well, I just remember like the first like few minutes they're in a bathroom in New York, and he fucking draws up out of the toilet, straight toilet water,
yeah.
and then puts it in his spoon and cooks it up.
Oh yeah, no, there's like people do that out of the gutter.
Oh god.
So
Talk about fucking Hep C.
Yeah, I don't know how you got through all that without.
Well, because I wasn't a big intravenous user. I would only like smoke it, or I only did it like that for maybe like 4 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
But I never like shared any needles, and I always made sure it was clean.
Yeah, that's what's like it's yeah, I don't know. But you'd think like it being pure would be. I don't know. I'm just assuming like, oh, if you're drinking Coca-Cola from the United States, it's gonna hit you differently than if you drink Coca-Cola from Mexico. Does that make sense? Like, because they're different.
Well,
Like if I drink a Coke from here,
it's like there's different recipes. It's not.
I get a headache. But if I drink a Coke from Mexico, I get like a headache and I get dehydrated.
Because I think it's like real sugar.
Yeah, it's real sugar.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. I just think of it as like literally like two of the exact same piles of heroin, and if just one pile has fucking dirt in it. So now you're gonna put this ascorbic acid, and it's just gonna remove the dirt. So you still have the same amount of heroin as the other. I'm just saying it's not any pure. It's not gonna like, get you higher or more fucked up. It's just taking out the bad shit that your body doesn't need.
oh, because I always heard like people overdose from like super pure.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you because everything's cut and stepped on. Like the stuff that's like on the street is like been stepped on.
It's Folgers.
Basically, like yeah, like it's probably. I would say you'd be lucky to find it at like 15, even maybe 20% heroin is in it. It's probably just lactose and everything else. But
Lactose.
that's like what they cut it with. They'll mix it with
What the
like
fuck is that's cheese?
or sucrose.
Oh.
Or no, maybe it is. No, sucrose. It's like just sugar. Like it's just it's like a natural byproduct they put like in like food additives and stuff, but it doesn't. Basically, it just adds weight to
high
your
fructose corn syrup. Because that's in everything.
Well, it's black tar, heroin, No, but that's why. What's his name? That your friend Paul that died. That dude Ryan Leone started that Narcan, the Paul Project or whatever, to get like free Narcan out to everybody.
Yeah.
Because he said like if his girlfriend or whoever would have had some, then he'd probably still be alive.
And is that the needle, like the Pulp Fiction?
No, it's a spray. It's a nasal
yeah.
spray. You just spray it up there, and it's an antagonist, which it just basically blocks the receptors and like it'll throw you into withdrawal. Like actually, it's like naproxen, which is in not naproxen. What's it called? Fucking it's not methadone. What's the other thing to get you off of heroin? Not methadone, but like those little orange strips like you put under your tongue. Subutex or Suboxone. It's basically like the same ingredient that's in Suboxone.
Oh,
so
really?
because if you take Suboxone before heroin's out of your system, you'll go into premeditated like withdrawals. Like you'll start to feel it like way worse. Yeah.
Damn.
So you're supposed to like be already kicking before you take Suboxone.
Wow. Before you step into the Suboxone ring.
Oh.
That's a stolen line. I stole that from NoFX. They have a song called Oxymoronic, and it's one of the greatest songs ever because it's all about like pharmaceuticals, and he just rhymes them all and does like stupid punny stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm all in favor of stuff like that as long as it helps people. And
yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, like the other countries that have done, like they said, like overdoses have gone down, crime has gone down because you don't have people like breaking into places just so they can shoot up. Like storefronts or people's homes. Like a lot of those, like in that Dope Sick Love documentary, like they would break into people's like stairwells, like in their apartments and stuff like that. Like you won't have a lot of that, like riffraff,
riff-raff.
And I mean, just people standing around shooting up, like some.
We got 45 seconds before that thing cuts off.
Oh, I don't know if it's like that in Sacramento, but some places people just don't give a fuck. Like you'll see people cooking up and shooting.
Oh, dude,
right
I
on the
saw a dude
street.
smoking crack in a bus station the other day.
Oh.
Drove by and I was like, that dude's smoking crack.
Yeah.
And I pulled over and I was like, hey,
pass.
let me hit that pipa. So,
Pipa?
yeah, there was a Netflix documentary called Crack that was, I think it's just called Crack. That is a fucked up drug where like, that's just like, yeah, it's nuts.
Emily pooped in the backyard.
Oh yeah, Emily took a shit in the backyard.
Happy Mother's Day, hot moms.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day is on Sunday. Yeah, that's about it.
And that's about it.
I don't know. I don't really get into those holidays. Like,
Or you have to like
Care.
celebrate your mom.
care about. No, it's not
Yeah.
that. It's just like, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. They're all
yeah.
one and the same. So.
We have to show love to people.
Yeah. Ugh, fuck that shit. Yeah, dude, she took a shit in the backyard.
Why?
Trying
Trying to be like Gulliver.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what it was. We were outside and she came up. She was naked. I was like, "Hey, why are you naked?" And she goes, "I pooped. I pooped." I was like, "Where?" And she goes, "In the backyard." I go, "Why?" And she goes, "I want to be like a dog."
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Okay, where'd you poop?" And she was like, "Out there." So she took a shit in the backyard on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
Did Gulliver shit on the sidewalk?
know.
Oh, well. Did you rub her nose in it?
Yeah. Fucking kicked her in the ribs and yelled at her.
Hit her over the head with a newspaper?
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, God, you're fucking nuts. Like, why the fuck would you shit in the backyard? So, yeah, that wasn't that crazy. But what else do we got on there?
That was it.
That was it?
Eating like shit before vacation.
Oh, yeah, I always do this.
And Chet.
Chet
Waxed
Hanks.
and Vaxxed. Happy Mother's Day. Emily Poop Backyard. What did we learn today?
Oh, okay.
Meditation. Breaking up with therapists.
Yeah, so no, I always do this. Like, before, I guess I'm good at self-destruction. Like, or, not, was it, that's not the right term. Maybe it is. We're like, all right, cool. We're going to go to Hawaii in a month. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to do push-ups.
Before you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to drink. And I'm good at like two of those three things. We're like, I haven't really drank that much. I've been doing push-ups. But I'll fucking
Still eat
like complete
half a
shit.
pizza.
Yeah. I've been like kind of sticking to like the fasting here and there off and on. Like the water intake is still up. But like at night I have been like, fuck, I'm hungry. But I'll like stick to like peanuts or
Something, like
Yeah.
protein or,
yeah, I'm not like, well, I'll have a fucking grilled bologna sandwich. Well, mac and cheese sounds good right about now.
yeah.
But no, it's like, yeah, I just fucking, I don't know. Self-sabotage, I think is what I was trying to say.
But do you are you more of like eating because you're bored, or are you really hungry, or is it like a comfort thing?
It's a little bit of both. Because like at night,
Well,
I'll just be
there's
like,
three
fucking
things.
bored. Oh, but it is like, I'll just have a handful of peanuts. But like during the day, like I don't eat until noon. And I stop eating at like 6 unless it's one of those nights where I have like an apple or something like that. But then it's like, fucking, I had Taco Bell today. You know, like.
Was it between the hours of 12 and 6?
Yeah. But it's not
Okay.
like I went home and I made a fucking burrito at home. I went through Taco Bell and I got
yeah.
a burrito. But.
It's more just a convenience thing at that point, though.
It was. Like, dude, this week has been fucking gnarly for me. Like,
Why?
well, we leave for vacation. Work has been completely out of control lately. All over the place with work. And then, like, just trying to get stuff ready for vacation. Trying to organize this for us to do it. It's just been, like, every day, like, 9 different things going on. So, but I'm glad it worked out. So. Well, yeah,
sweet.
well, yeah. So, I don't know, did we learn anything today? Other than
That Chet Hanks
he's a bad motherfucker?
yeah.
We are following him on Instagram, and if you're not following us on Instagram, you should.
Yes, that is true.
Instagram at Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. YouTube, Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. The Facebook thing, I still don't understand Facebook. We're like, I'll post links to the show, right? All that stuff. Like the same 3 people like them. I post a picture of my kid and he gets 50 fucking likes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if it's because I've restricted certain people from seeing.
It could be. Well, is Mom Gonna Be Pissed have its own page, or are you just posting Mom's Gonna Be Pissed up on your Steve Giammona page?
On my personal page.
Well, yeah, you need to make a page for this thing.
But I have more friends on Facebook now than we would if we had a Facebook page for the show.
Okay, then change your Steve Giammona profile to Mom is Gonna Be Pissed.
Oh, I could do that?
You can change your name.
Yeah, I know that, but... Huh, I didn't even think about doing that.
Because you already have all those people that are already your friends.
Yeah, I just flip it to...
Just stop posting fucking personal shit. Start posting.
Dude, literally a picture of the girls, like, that's the first thing I posted
Yeah.
outside of, like, podcast-related shit
Well, because mostly
in,
now,
like 2 years.
Yeah, Instagram is mostly like where you could post all that shit.
Yeah, and that's
if
what I
you
do.
want. Yeah, because you have a separate Instagram and Mom's Gonna Be Pissed Instagrams,
Yeah.
but you just don't have the Facebook. So if you're Facebook's kind of obsolete anyways, but I mean, if you're doing it just for business, then I would just change your Steve Giammona to Mom's Gonna Be Pissed.
Yeah, I didn't think about doing that. I'm just putting, like, all the artwork up on there.
Yeah, and just start using your personal page as your
Yeah,
mom's
think
gonna
about
be pissed
doing
page. I mean, because you can, as Steve Giammona, you can create a page, a mom's gonna be pissed page, because like I, Peter Giammona, have a mom or a Peach Shop Makes page that is like all through my business, and I do everything through there, but it's like separate. So I mean, you can set up that, but if you don't want to deal with 2 pages, you can just change your name to Mom's Gonna Be Pissed.
I didn't even think about doing that.
Okay, well I know. I'm just
Because
ideas.
I randomly like just posted a picture of like one of the girls, and it got like no joke. It was crazy. I was just like, why the fuck is this happening? But here I am like posting something I'm proud of.
Same shit. No.
Something I love and I'm proud of.
Yeah.
And 2 people like it. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
No, honestly, like, same thing will happen to me, like, especially, like, with YouTube videos or whatever, even Instagram posts, like, I'll pour my heart and soul into fucking editing and take all my sweet-ass time. 4 people will like it. And then I'll bubblegum some shit together in 30 seconds and post it on there and it gets, like, 400 views, you know, or whatever. So, like, I don't know, it's weird.
I'm wondering if it's because it's, like, they're linked somehow. Like, if you just post a picture with your kid, that's just something. But if it's like linked over from like YouTube,
well, yeah, like, cause that's why like you can't usually post the links and shit on Instagram because like they don't want to cross platform. Like I don't think.
And you have to have a certain amount of followers to be
right. Yeah, and you to become like a what's it called?
Influencer.
Yeah, influencer or whatever.
Which we're getting there. Not with that attitude. Dude, we're getting close to Chet Hanks.
Yeah, I mean, about 590,000 views shy.
We're getting there.
Yeah. No, hey, in due time.
Yeah. You know what's perfect about that song? It's 2 minutes and 21 seconds too.
Yeah, I noticed how fucking short it was.
That's how all these like mumble rapper guys like Tekashi 6ix9ine, all their songs are like 2.5 minutes. Mainly because they're not talented.
Well, right.
But at the same time, like it's perfect because everyone's attention span is fucking.
Oh yeah, that's the age we live in, dude. Everybody wants instant gratification.
Yeah. So, and speaking of instant gratification, I'm on fucking vacation. Y'all can fuck off.
Whoa.
Just kidding. We love you guys. You definitely are gonna have to edit your DMX.
No. No.
Yeah, you're gonna cost us some sponsorships.
No.
Probably cost me my job.
The weed conversation isn't going to cost you your job?
It was a joke.
Oh,
I was telling a story. I was talking in hyperbole.
It was a dream I had.
Dude, so you want to hear something fucking weird before we get out of here? We were at the dinner table the other night, and Ruby goes, how do people die? Like, how do you die? And I was just like
with a gun? Or like
I was just like, well, I'm just going to keep eating. And Katie's like, well, how do you think people die?
Uh-huh.
And she didn't really say anything. She goes, but how do you die? And Katie was like, well, sometimes, like, my grandma and grandpa, they're super old, so their bodies are just going to stop. Sometimes people get really sick and their bodies stop. Sometimes accidents happen. And in the middle of that, she goes, is this a dream? What if this is a dream? And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what did you put in this food? Like,
yeah.
It was just a trip, man.
Some Inception type shit?
Yeah, it was just nuts. Where I was like, dude, you're on another level right now, man. You're on another level, but like...
Hasn't she always kind of been into, like, death? Or, like, hasn't she asked some, like, pretty off-the-wall questions before? Like,
yeah.
That's not normal, maybe? Not normal, but just different for a little kid to ask.
She's kind of into, like, she'll ask, like, about... Like, she'll say, like, well, that's how people die. Like, what if... Like,
yeah.
Stuff like that, and you're just like, whoa, what the fuck,
Or, like,
man?
she said, like, something about, like, that's how your dad died, or your dad's dead, or something
she
like
laughed
that.
at me, too. She said that. She's like, well, your dad's dead. Ha, ha, ha. And I was like, fuck.
It's not cool.
I don't want to talk about it right now. I buried those feelings. You know?
Well, and then didn't she say, like, one time she was telling some story about some little kid that died or something like that? Like a ghost story, and he came back as a ghost or something?
I don't know, man. She's
Yeah,
nuts.
where does she hear all
She's
that
on
stuff?
one. I don't know, man, because all she does is watch this, like, YouTube, like, little girl making
Witchcraft?
YouTube videos. Yeah, witchcraft Wiccan. We're raising her to be a Wiccan. Hocus Pocus. She's running into voodoo. So we're in Hawaii. We're gonna sacrifice
Santeria.
Yeah, Santeria. Hey, we don't practice Santeria.
Oh, well.
They ain't got no crystal ball. But anyway, all right. Well, this is a long episode, man. This is an hour and like 15 minutes.
Yeah, so much for going to get my car smogged.
Oh, that's bullshit. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You do not need to get your car smogged.
To get my registration, I do.
That's bullshit.
Oh, okay. Well, just let me tell the DMV
They'd
that.
be like, no. I got a podcast.
My brother said this bullshit. I'm gonna fucking here. Let me just pay
Give me my tags.
Come on.
Come on, quit being a bitch. You know you're gonna be obsolete anyways. So
Right.
The end of the car companies are gonna buy the DMV, and it's all gonna be broken up.
A robot's gonna be doing your
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, Elon Musk is gonna be fucking. So, all right. Well, happy Mother's Day, motherfuckers, and yeah, man. I don't know.
Happy episode 10.
Happy episode 10. We
made it.
We did it. Double digits. I don't think I'm gonna drink on every episode anymore, but
Yeah, the burping is pretty obnoxious, but that's alright.
whatever. All right, guys.
Alright, thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Bye.